Hey guys, how are we doing today? I'm doing well. It's so nice to see you here. Thanks for stopping in. Thank you so much for your time and energy. If you're a recurring viewer, if you are new to the community or a new subscriber, thank you so much for being here. It really lights me up to be able to commune with individuals that understand my message, and we can mirror each other in our energy and support each other. So let's see what we have today. Spirit guides of the highest truth and compassion. What is it that we need? What is it that you don't need anything. Spirit guides of the highest truth and compassion. What is it that we can share with this lovely group of individuals today? What is it that we can share? What is it that they might need to hear? How can we discuss what's in their conscious, unconscious mind, overall energy, and what advice do you have to share with us today, Spirit guides? Thank you so much. For the highest good of all, right? Always. All right. Bottom of the deck is the moon. Bottom of the deck is the moon and the Page of Cups. The moon and the Page of Cups. What's really sticking out to me with these two? Hold on. Well, actually, I haven't even drawn. Hold on. I'm gonna put them down. Hold on. There's your conscious mind, unconscious, overall energy. We're gonna have, it looks like 2 advice. Haven't flipped them over yet, so just give me a moment. With the moon. Oh, wow. Behind the Page of Cups was the sun. So we have very close, bottom of the deck, energy that is a kind of, you're moving through at this time, or you've recently moved through it. It's underlying the reading. So with both, I'm going to take the sun, honestly, because it's very close to the sun, like having the 3. So we have the moon, the sun, and right in between, the Page of Cups wants. And the way that this is, which is funny. So for me, the Page of Cups is offering up a treasure or a gift to the moon. Yeah, and it looks like actually the same way is being mirrored. Right? Am I doing this right? Hold on. Yes. Okay. Sometimes it's not always like that. Yeah, I suppose he'd have to be upside down if he was handing it to the sun. So, it's kind of like this sunshine, the energy of the joy and the happiness, what we get from the sun. It's like he's scooped it up and he's offering it to the moon side of us, is what I'm getting. So take that as it resonates. Everybody perceives cards differently. I've said this in readings. Tarot readings are very personal. The way I read cards is maybe very different from the way you receive and or read cards. There is light and dark energy in every single card, and I believe that we hold all of the suits, all of the kings and queens, and all of the major arcana inside of us, no matter how we identify. And so with this, I see the sun today as a symbol, an energetic symbol of happiness, contentment, love, prosperity, abundance, enjoyment, pleasure. And so with that, I'm getting that the Page of Cups has scooped up some of that energy and is offering it over to the moon. And the way in which I see this is you are doing this for yourself at this time. The Page of Cups has scooped up this sunshine energy and is offering it up to the moon side. And the moon side also has light and dark energy attached to it. This moon side of us, it could be perhaps the scarier aspects of us that are maybe difficult to see in the light, okay? So that's what I'm getting with this, is the underlying energy is you are seeing some of the more shadow aspect sides of yourself in the light. And the reason I say that is because if you've been here before, you know that the way that I do things is we mirror each other, okay? We are one. That is what I believe. We are one. We are all a part of the universal consciousness. And what I experience in my life is somehow mirrored for you. It could be a very different situation. What I experience in my life, the situation could be very different. The circumstances could be very different. The players and the stakeholders could be very different. But the emotions that we experience, there's an undertone of similarity. There can be an undertone of similarity. And so with this, I'm taking joy and happiness and light and literally giving it over to your shadow side is what I'm getting with this today, okay? So take it or leave it. That's how we do things here. That's how I do things here. And I'm so happy that if this is resonating with you, I'm so happy that you're here. It makes me it brings me literally so much gratitude. In your conscious mind, you have the Hierophant, okay? So with this, I'm getting leadership. I'm getting, in your conscious waking life, you see yourself as a respected leader, a trusted, respected leader is what I'm getting. Very grounded, trusted, respected leader. This red is very much standing out to me today. Red is the root chakra. Red is the first chakra in the lower triangle. It literally is the foundation for all of our chakras. And I'm getting very grounded, stable leadership vibes in your conscious mind. That's fantastic. In your unconscious, I have the 10 of Swords, which is the end of something. There's something has reached its end. So let's see what this overall energy is. Whoa, the 10 of Pentacles. Interesting. So the message that I have with this is that what's in your unconscious mind that's reached its end is the way in which you perceive financial abundance. That's a big one. The way in which you perceive success. That's the word, success. That's the main word that wants to come out today. In your past, there was a way of viewing success, and the overall energy is seeing success differently, embracing the way you always wanted to embrace success. Okay, that's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting with this. Wow, that's powerful. That's like super powerful. I'm just gonna pull, I think we're gonna do Everyday Witch today. No, I wanna do the fun Kawaii deck today with this. I'm gonna do the fun Kawaii deck. Just to pull some clarification. This is incredible, you guys. So in your waking life, you are embodying the energy of leadership, grounded, trusted, respected leadership. In your unconscious, something has died. Something that is no longer serving you has died. An old belief. I'm getting maybe even a limiting belief or a protector part, like from internal family systems, the protector part inside of us. Not that it's died, because all of our parts, they stay with us always. It's just that they're the dial in which they can be loud or soft, right? That can be mutable. And so I think, though, what it's saying is the way in which you used to view a protector part maybe has died, is what I'm getting. The way in which you used to view yourself and your success and your worth, the old way that hasn't been serving you, that has died. That's what I'm getting. Spirit guides of the highest truth and compassion. Is there anything else we can clarify with the Hierophant, the 10 of Swords, and the 10 of Pentacles in the overall energy? Thank you so much. All right, the Hierophant, we've got the 2 of Wands. Okay, so with this, I'm getting making decisions for yourself, making creative decisions for yourself, your stability. I mean, this little koala, they're on this tree. They look content on this tree. Is this an egg? Yeah, they're like nurturing an egg. They're nurturing a little idea, and they're stable. They have choices. They can decide which tree they want to go to, but at the moment, it looks like they're pretty content on this tree. And unconscious mind clarification is what is that? Is the 10 of Swords again. So this is just Mondo clarification. I pulled this in front of you. This is how I know I'm in co-creation with the universe, okay? When we get double confirmation like this, the universe is like, yep, you got it. That's the message. Something has died that's no longer serving them. Something has died. Can't make this shit up. Can't make it up. And then for the Ten of Pentacles, the confirmation is death. Yes. The way in which you used to see success has died. And a new way of seeing success is being born. That's very exciting. I'm very excited for you. I'm getting very anticipatory, very excited, exhilarated, anticipatory energy with this. This is very exciting. I'm very, very excited for you. And with your advice, we're just gonna do this together. You ready? 1, 2. I want these to go. I want the little one to go in between for some reason. Not sure why. We'll see. 1, 2, 3. We have the Empress. What is that one? The 9 of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. So with the advice here, I'm getting, this is like a bridge. The wish fulfillment, the personal fulfillment. There's a bridge between time. I'm getting between time, what's bound to happen, destiny. There's a bridge. The bridge is meeting yourself in the Empress energy, which you guys stay tuned. There's going to be an article on the Empress energy and our inner critic very, very soon on my Substack. So stay tuned. The advice is to continue embracing your Empress energy. And as I stated in the beginning, no matter how you identify, Empress energy lives inside of you, okay? And the best way that I can describe Empress energy is unconditional love. Unconditional love has no gender associated. Unconditional love is unconditional love. So the way that I see the Empress is unconditional love. And that is, I think, how I might be talking about the Empress going forward, depending on the vibes I get. Because sometimes it can be motherly vibes. But with this reading and literally most readings I do, the way that I see the Empress is unconditional love. And I think I'm going to be doing that going forward. So embracing unconditional love for yourself. The advice is to continue embracing unconditional love for yourself. And with that, you are going to be unlocking, because once you've embraced unconditional love for yourself, you are able to relax. And when you are able to relax, you are able to get into a flow state. And when you are able to get into a flow state, you let life happen to you. You let life happen to you. And yes, I said to you, because life happens. There are things that happen that are outside of our control in life. However, the way in which we decide to feel into our circumstances, that much is in our control. So when you approach yourself with unconditional love, as you have been, you are able to relax enough to let life happen to you so that opportunities can be presented to you, so that you can act on those opportunities that you may have been scared to act on before because you were not relaxed enough. And then with that, it's only a matter of time, baby, because shit's gonna happen fast. You're gonna start meeting friends and people that you were always supposed to connect with that are gonna help you achieve your goals. You're going to start going to new places that make you feel at home, that you feel like you were always supposed to embrace. And those places are gonna help unlock new levels for you so that you can expand into your highest potential, which is what this channel is all about. And so that's what I'm getting with this, you guys, is the advice is keep embracing unconditional love so that you can let life happen to you, so that you can see what happens next. That's basically what I'm getting. And what happens next when you approach life from that manner, my left hand is incredibly hot right now, is going to surprise you in such amazing ways. It's like being on the path It's a mysterious path. We don't always know where it's going to go. But it's a path, nevertheless, to our wildest dreams, is what I'm getting. And the moon dreams. Wow. Okay, so that's my message for today. I have 5 more minutes, so I thought I wanted to pull something from the gifts of imperfection. I know that we've both, since we marry each other, have been going through a lot of inner critic shadow work together, and I wanted to pick this up to help me see what I might need to see for my highest good to help unlock my highest potential. And I feel like there's a message in here for all of us. So let's see. Spirit guides, the highest truth and compassion. What is it that the collective may need to hear today? Oh, wow. Okay, so I just pulled, if you have this book, I just pulled open to guidepost number 9. And with this one, I think what they wanted me to read, or the guides, the spirits, they wanted me to read the dig deep section. And this is the dig deep section of, oh my God, you guys aren't going to even believe this. Self-doubt and supposed to. Limiting beliefs. Okay? In this section, they're talking a lot about gremlins, limiting beliefs. And dig deep says, get deliberate. It can take some time to figure out how to get deliberate about doing meaningful work. And that's what I'm getting with this. Meaningful work. Success in meaningful work. That might, I don't know, just saying those words might help someone. I feel like, what is your idea of success? What is your idea of meaningful work? Are they the same? Aren't they? Why? Write it down. Get real with yourself. I finally got very specific and wrote down my own criteria for meaningful. Right now, just for me, I want my work to be inspiring, contemplative, and creative. I'm using these as a filter to make decisions about what I do, what I commit to, and how I spend my time. Interesting. So, in this self-doubt section, it says the gauntlet of gremlins can get in the way of cultivating meaningful work. They start by taunting us about our gifts and talents. And then in quotes, maybe everyone has special gifts, ... except for you. That's a gremlin, right? Maybe that's why you shouldn't have found them yet. That's the inner critic. That's the limiting beliefs. I'm not sure how you identify that part, but it's that's like your protector part from IFS. Another example is, yes, you do that well, but that's not really a gift. So downplaying what yourself knows to be true. It's not big enough or important enough to be a real talent. And then it says self-doubt undermines the process of finding our gifts and sharing our gifts and how we honor spirit and connect with God or the universal consciousness, higher consciousness, whatever you believe in. Self-doubt is letting our fear undermine our faith. The gremlins get lots of mileage out of supposed to, the battle cry of fitting in, perfectionism, people-pleasing, and proving ourselves. And then it has a bunch of examples. Proving ourselves, you're supposed to care about making money, not meaning. I feel like that is something you and I just got a huge tingle up my back, because I think that's something you and I have in common. You're supposed to care about making money, not meaning. Like, that's an old story that's dying. You're supposed to grow up and be a blank. Everyone's counting on it. That's an old story. That's dying. You're supposed to hate your work. That's the definition of work. Old story. Dying. If you're brave, you're supposed to quit your job and follow your bliss. Don't worry about money. Anyway, you're supposed to choose work. Wait, what does it say? You're supposed to choose work you love or work that supports the people you love. Oh, wow. The way in which you're seeing these things is dying, essentially. And I encourage you to pick up this book if this is The Gifts of Imperfection. I think it saved my life, honestly. What is it? Let go of who you think you're supposed to be and embrace who you are. Essentially, what I'm trying to say with this is the supposed tos in our life, the way that we used to see them, that's no longer serving us, and we're seeing it now. And we're choosing something different. We're choosing meaningful work. That's the whole reason why I was reading some of these examples. So thank you for spending some time with me. I'm going to make this a 20-minute reading because I have a commitment to myself and I have other projects I want to get to, just like you do, guys. So I love you so much. I hope that this was helpful in some way. If you have anything to say, write it in the comments. And if this resonated for you in any way, please like, share, subscribe. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you. Bye-bye.